Well, hello, y'all. Hello. This is Mike, y'all, from Mike's Magic Resto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in a sunny, kind of cool Sharpsburg, Georgia. Oh man. I'm going to talk to y'all today about headlight restoration just a little bit. I've done this before in a shorter version, I think, but it's been about 3 years ago or better. I restored the headlights on my car, Sally, and I did it mostly as an experiment because I wanted to test a couple of products. Both headlights were prepped identically, and they were just protected differently. They were wet sanded, several grits, compounded, polished, paint prepped and all that. I think I prepped them with alcohol per the manufacturer's recommendations, and then the protection was applied. And I did product A over here on the driver's side. 3 years ago, it still looks pretty darn good. And then use the other product here on the passenger side. It's kind of hard to get this to show up on the camera, but it is getting cloudy, which means that protection has lasted much longer than this protection. But what I'm going to talk about is what protection I did use. And on the driver's side, I used what is called a true 2K clear coat in an aerosol can. Now this product here from these people, if you're going to get this, I would suggest ordering it from there, is the closest you can get to body shop clear coat from an aerosol can. Now I've bought several cans from the local stores. Some of them claim to be 2K, but they are not. One way you can tell is if when you tilt the can up, see that little red button on the bottom? What you have to do is when you're ready to use this, you have to push that, and it punctures a bladder, and the activator, as I understand it, I think, mixes with the clear coat itself. But once you do this, the clock is ticking. You got about 48 hours to use this, and you don't take nowhere near the whole can to do 2 headlights. But sometimes that's just what you gotta do. I think when I purchased this 3 years ago, it was like $25 or more. Who knows what it costs nowadays? I haven't checked lately. And on this headlight, I used the Cerakote trim coat. It says ceramic technology, guaranteed to last 200 washes or more. I would say about 2 years or more, or 200 watts is what I would say. Now, it's starting to cloud up and fade a little bit, but it has lived up to its claims as far as I'm concerned. Nothing wrong with this. I think you can get this in a kit at Walmart, or you used to could. I'm not sure now. Hey, Miss Kathy. I use this stuff a lot when the customer doesn't want to pay for that level of protection. This is literally, once you've got everything prepped properly, Miss Kathy, this is literally a wipe-on, walk-away product. You spread it on the applicator, everything comes in the little kit there, and you walk away, you're done. Now when you're spraying clear coat, sometimes it's that easy and sometimes it's not, as a lot of you painters know. You tape everything off. I draped it up so I wouldn't get overspray on everything as best I could. And I sprayed it one time, gave it a couple minutes. I forget what the instructions say. Then I sprayed it again, and then I left it alone. I was lucky. I didn't get any runs. I didn't get any orange peel, anything like that, which happens sometimes with clear coats. Some of you folks know them, but this obviously is way outlasting this. So, if it's your car, make up your mind how much money you want to spend and how much longevity you care to get out of it. And, over the last 3 years, each one, I added additional protection equally. Every time I put like a sealant or something like that on one light, I put it on the other one also. So everything has been equal. And so, like I said, you can make up your own mind. I don't even know what the headlight kits from Cerakote cost now. There are other companies who make headlight restoration kits, but it is my opinion they are nowhere near the quality of this one. If I was going to buy a kit on the retail level, that's the one I'd buy. And if I was going to clear coat them, I'd buy from Eastwood, that company right there. I've tried several. That one has been the best by far. Not even paying attention to the price. Now, I buy this stuff in boxes because I use so much of it. Those little kits would wear me out. But this box, I forget how many's in here, 10 packs or 10 extra large wipes. They come in a full pack, Kathy, and you tear it open and there's an applicator cloth in there that's already saturated with this stuff. I would wear gloves because some of this stuff is pretty darn strong chemicals, and I don't want to be absorbing it through my skin. Sometimes I wear a dust mask when I'm doing this kind of stuff, and I also have an aspirator because some of this stuff is really strong. I wear the aspirator when I use that for sure, because a dust mask is not going to help a whole lot with that, as I understand it. This, you're not the liquid is not being I can't say that word, sprayed into the air and floating around. It's just a liquid going straight on the headlight. So I don't think you need the aspirator for this, but you're spraying that stuff and it's atomized. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, Kathy. It's atomized into the air. It can float around all over the place and float into your face, and I don't think a dust mask is going to stop you from inhaling it, but I'm pretty sure a good aspirator would. So that's what I wear when I'm working with stuff like that. But you can judge for yourself. Boy, can you hear that beep, 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 Kathy, in the background? They're building a new subdivision across the street from my house. Man, they got all kind of heavy equipment over there. And all I hear all day long is them trucks backing up, backing up, backing up. Man, they're building a mountain or something over there. Ground up stuff and chipped up stuff and dirt. I mean, that is literally a mountain of stuff right there. I don't know. Can you see that, Miss Kathy? How big that is? And you got some big trucks, and when they get to the top of it, they look kind of little. I mean, there's ground level, and that's how big they've built that up. There's another smaller one over there. I'm really tired of listening to all this racket, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's just the way it is. The Ranger I did yesterday, Kathy, that belongs to my neighbor, I don't know if you saw that video where I was foaming it, just having some fun. He decided, that was just a maintenance wash, he decided he wants me to go ahead and do a total strip wash on it and do decon and a all-in-one polish. So I'll do some videos on that. He's supposed to bring it. It's supposed to get back here sometime after 3, I think, because he had a doctor's appointment. He didn't want to ride his motorcycle to that, and his wife's at work. They have matching Harley Davidsons. But anyway, and I've put some scratches in my hood on purpose, and I'll show you guys later on how to remove those just from rubbing my hand across it. That's all it was, just flicking some dust off. I knew better. But I said, you know what, I'm going to put a little bit of micro scratching in there. It's probably just the ceramic coating that's scratched, not the clear coat. But I'll show you guys how to quickly remove that in a future video. Now, Kathy, all these experts tell me to say to you guys, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, comment, and all that kind of stuff. So y'all do that if you feel like it. I don't care. And this is a refrigerator magnet, Miss Kathy. If you want one or a couple of those, just drop me your address in a PM or something, and I'll be happy to send a couple of them to you. They're refrigerator magnets, but I put them on my toolbox. I put them on all kind of stuff. They're handy for like holding up a piece of paper or something or another. You know, what the hell, why not? All right, y'all. Appreciate you dropping by, Miss Cat. Thank you now, guys.